This video is about learning how to walk with lumbar spinal stenosis. Hi, my name is Dr. Rob Bates. I'm a chiropractor and a certified athletic trainer, and I have moderate to severe lumbar spinal stenosis. And I'm going to show you the techniques that I used on how to overcome the disability of not being able to walk with lumbar spinal stenosis. The first thing that you have to do is the priming exercises, which we'll go over in just a moment. But before you walk, after the priming exercises, you want to do the stance. And to do the stance, you want to stand in a square posture. You want to get your feet hip width apart. You want to get the toes lined up with the knees with the hips. And you want to screw the feet into the ground. And to do that, you're going to twist the foot out, rotate it out, but nothing's going to move. It's going to be an isometric contraction. You don't want the foot to roll out. You want to push through your big toe. And when that happens, it's going to create torque. And the torque will cause the glutes to contract. The next step is you want to brace abdominals. And you brace abdominals, and you don't want to go into a flex position. You want to go into a neutral position. Then the next step, you want to bring your ears over your shoulders. So the three steps are: you're going to screw the feet into the ground and contract the glutes. You're going to brace abdominals. You want to bring the ears over your shoulders. Then you go ahead and you begin to walk. And when you're walking, though, you just want to give a slight contraction to the abdominals. And you want to walk with an arm swing. So we're going to go ahead and walk. That's the first step. So let's go ahead and start walking. So we keep walking. And the goal is you want to keep walking until you start to have symptoms. You want to keep the arm swing. And you want to go at a decent pace. And once you start getting it, right before you get the symptoms of lumbar spinal stenosis pain, then you can go ahead and go to a wall, or go to a fence, or to a bench. Here we're just going to use this fence. And you come up and you decompress. And when you decompress, you want to keep the abdominals contracted a little bit. And you do this until you relieve the symptoms. Then you come back, you go ahead and reset your posture, the three steps. You screw the feet into the ground, which contract the glutes. You brace the abdominals, bring the ears over your shoulders. You start walking with a good arm swing. So you go ahead. And the arm swing does help take the pressure off the low back. You don't want to be holding things. You don't want to be hunched over looking at your phone. You want to keep a neutral position, keep the abdominals braced slightly. Then once again, if you start getting symptoms, you can stop the walk. Right before you get the symptoms, come over to the wall or bench or fence. Start decompressing that area. It can take 15 seconds, it can take 20 seconds, 30 seconds. You do what you need to do to decompress that. Then you go ahead and reset your stance again. You start your walk, and you keep repeating this process. Now the goal is that you want to be able to walk. Some people want to walk an hour. It's best to do that, to break it up into maybe 4 sets of 15 minutes. And then gradually increase the time as you go. Because then the body will start becoming desensitized and start acclimating and adapting to the walk again. And then you're going to be able to start walking more and more and walk for miles just like I do. So make sure that you check out some of my other videos that I have on how I overcame lumbar spinal stenosis. Priming exercises. You want to start with a warm-up, the cat camels. You go about 10 of these, or whatever it takes to loosen up the spine. Then you will start accentuating the angry cat portion, which is the flexion part, to activate the abdominals and hold that for about a 5 to 10 count, then repeat it. You want to do about 5 to 10 of these. Then you want to move on to lateral planks, and you want to hold that for about a 5 to 10 count. Go right into the other side, 5 to 10 count. Repeat, try to do about 5 to 10 of these on each side. That will activate the side muscles, the quadratus lumborum, the obliques, the hips. And you continue to do that for 5 to 10 times. The next one is bird dog. You're activating all the small back muscles and the oblique muscles in the back. You're just going to hold that position, reaching out through the arms and through the bottom of the heel. You want to contract the abdominals. Do about 5 to 10 each side. You want to try to keep yourself steady. Press out through the heel, point the toe down, and make a fist, a tight fist, and stretch from those 2 points, the heel to the fist. And once again, you want to do about 5 to 10 on each side. That will activate some of the posterior muscles on the oblique angles. Next, we want to activate the abdominals. You want to start off initially with a flat back. I put my palms underneath to keep a neutral spine. I brace the spine, take it as if I'm getting hit in the stomach. I brace it, and then I lift my head up slightly, about an inch off the floor, and I hold that for a 10 count. Then I brace again, the stomach, then I lift the head about an inch, no more than that, and I'll activate all the flexion chain. Hold it for about a 10 count, and you repeat that 5 to 10 times before you go on to the next exercise. All these are primary exercises to get you heated up to get ready for the stance and to get ready for walking. Helps stabilize the spine. With lumbar spinal stenosis, you have a tendency to be very tight and need the blood flow in the morning. The next thing is you want to do is flossing. So you want to point the knee towards your head, or the toe towards your head, extend the knee up and stretch. And just get a motion going through, and it's just going to thread that sciatic nerve and get it freed up. Then you want to, after you do about 10 knee bends, then you do about 5 ankle pumps, and then rotations 5 on each side, each direction. Then you want to switch legs. You want to extend the heel up towards the sky, point the toe towards your head. Do about 5 of these knee extensions. Feel it just glide and stretch through your whole leg to your heel. Then pump the foot about 5 times. And then you can do some rotations in 5 times and rotations out 5 times. Next, what you want to do is you want to start loosening up the hips. And a good way to do it is the eccentric. So you just go to fold the leg over, you pull the leg down, resist that motion so you get kind of a lengthening, strengthening. Then you rotate back the other way, and you pull back, resist this motion right here. And as you rotate back, push your right knee away from your head. So it opens up the external rotators. Now you pull back again on this direction, resist. It's going to hit the internal rotators. You want to do about 5 each side, nice and easy. Push the knee down towards the floor. Rotate, resist this motion. And then rotate back. Try to get that foot, the sole, to the floor as you're pushing the knee away from your head. This will really help free up the hips, get it ready for walking, and release some of the low back. Once again, you want to do about 5 on each side.